God damn is right. Welcome back, man. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a little while, since I've been in the corner on the mic on the cam, you know what I mean, talking this Rick and Morty business. And it feels good to be, back in the seat. Uh, you know, we like Jay says, he can't wait to see it. We no longer have to wait to see it because we are here. I am back. Rickle Me Pick is back. You know what I mean? And I'm here to bring you that content. You know what I mean? That I'll bring you before, man, the one that you want. So yeah, we here now.
I'm big.
So it's official, baby. Um, it's official as season 6, and that's about all we have. You know what I mean? That's literally all we have. They came out and they announced that season 6 is a go, which if you've been keeping up with Rick and Morty anyways, you already knew that season 6 was going to be a go. We're pretty much a go until season 10. If I'm not mistaken, while we were anticipating the release of season 5, they were already writing season 7. So season 6 is already a go. It's probably already done. They're probably doing the final touches. Um, I'm estimating, if it's anything like last year's, I'm estimating summertime. Um, Probably another 10 episodes. And if it's anything like last year, maybe within the next couple months they'll come out with that episode list. I don't know. But until then, all we know is season 6 is a go, and we're just gonna have to wait. Which the reason I started off with that, and before I even get any further into this episode today just to is it's a get back in the flow. You see, you know what I'm saying? You see it in the title. It's episode 16, the comeback. And you know what I'm saying? It's just, get back in the flow, get back comfortable, man. Let the people know we back up out here. And you know what I mean? Just go with it, man. It might not be a long show today. It's just I would say more of an informative episode, if anything. You know what I mean? So I started off with, we got the confirmation of season 6, right? So we need something as Rick and Morty fans to fill in that gap. Gotta have the gap, man. I mean, I've watched seasons 1 through 4 maybe about a million times now. All right. And yes, every time I watch them, you know what I mean? They're amazing, but they get boring after a while, man, because it's like you want new material. Now you can go on Adult Swim and you can watch season 5, and I believe in February, sometime in February, I don't have the exact date, but sometime in February, they're going to be releasing season 5 onto HBO Max. So, excuse me. So just be ready. You know what I mean? All my HBO Max streamers, anybody who doesn't have HBO Max, if you want to see season 5, come February sometime, they will have it. Next episode, I will have the exact date. So that way, you know what I mean? I can make sure, all the viewers that do tune in, you know what I mean? We do have it. You know what I mean? So we gonna have that. Let's see what's been going on in the world of Rick and Morty, man. They got the anime. Um, I've been big. I've been personally, I've been real big on the comics. Um, Reason being is not all of them are canon. Some of them are. Well, let's get to the nitty gritty. Reason that like the comics, aside from them being Rick and Morty, is one of the artists, Jarrett Williams, happens to be, you know what I mean, one of my favorite, current comic book artists, and he's responsible for some of the artwork in Rick and Morty. He did Worlds Apart. He did damn, I can't even think of it. Corporate Assets, the new one that we'll talk about just in a minute. He did Damn, I can't even think of it. I have it in the closet, man. He did a couple of them, man. And shouts out to him because I remember last year, I believe it was. I think it was last year. You know what I mean? I just shared a lot of his stuff, man. You know what I mean? Reached out to him a couple times, and he sent me some Rick and Morty stuff. So shouts out to Jarrett Williams, man. But back to the comics, man. They real good. They have the breakoff series. They have the Rick and Morty presents. So they give a little intel about Jaguar, Rickle Me Pick. They got Summer, got her own solo one, Jerry, Bird Person. I think Evil Morty got one. So you know what I mean? They got a couple different ones, man, and it's pretty dope. I like the comics. Definitely got to read them. Currently, myself, I've been on Corporate Assets, Rick and Morty Corporate Assets. They just released their latest issue number 3. They are in like 4-part series, I believe. Like I said, I'm on issue number 3 of Corporate Assets. Issue number 4 comes out February 2nd. Let's see. Hold on. I got the information right here. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Let me go ahead and pull that up for you. Let's see. Corporate Assets. So yep, right here. Hey man, how do you say it? Comixology? That's my go-to, man. That's where I be getting all my goddamn fucking comics from. Online, like, because I don't have, you know what I mean, like at work or whatever, I don't have the opportunity to fucking read a comic, man. I'm gonna fuck that shit up. I don't want to take a comic to work. You know what I mean? So I go on Comixology and I get like the unlimited. I think it's like $3-4.99 or something like that, and I get to read whatever comic I want. You know what I'm saying? You see it right here. Boom. Go to any comic you want. Read. Borrow. You just click the bar and read. You know what I mean? So I've been on issue number 3, like I said, Corporate Assets, and basically, man, it's a mockery of what's going on today. You know what I mean? A lot of social media, a lot of advertising, a lot of doing what the app says. A lot of people, people are just robots, things like that. And so basically, Rick and Morty, they signed their lives. Well, Rick and Morty get themselves into trouble because Gluty, if y'all remember Gluty, you know what I mean, from what was it, season 2, season 3? Gluty comes in and he's like the main person in charge of all this app shit that's going on. You know what I mean? So he's like the main villain, the main, agitator and shit like that. You know what I mean? So he gets Rick and Morty get into this trouble, Gluty, and they ended up getting lost in like in a fucking universe that they can't get out of, and Rick ain't got his portal gun on him. While this is going on, the family signed their lives over, not realizing it through an app. Like, you know what I mean? When everybody goes through an app where they sign up for something, that whole fucking, accept the terms bullshit, that nobody ever reads. Well, yeah, they had some shit in that to where basically they signed their lives over. So, Rick and Morty are stuck in this universe that they can't get out of on Earth. Shit's going to hell. And the government, basically, Gluty, took over all Rick's shit, and like they're like selling his monsters that he has on the ground, and they're doing all this shit, and they ended up giving like Summer exactly what I'm doing now, like a stream. You know what I mean? She has her own podcast, talking about the latest Rick news and the Rick family and the Smith family. What did they give Jerry? They told Jerry Jerry's basically he said he's the fucking the spokesperson for dumb people. You know what I mean? So he's happy about that because he gets to be a spokesperson. Beth, what did they give Beth, man? I literally just finished reading the comic not too long ago, man. They gave Beth her own the reality series. That's what they gave Beth, her own reality series. So, yeah, man. So issue number 4 comes out next month. I can't wait to get that one. Let's see. Hold on. As a matter of fact, I have it right here. Go back, pull that screen back up. Yep, right there. Okay. So if we go back on this screen, we can actually see the latest issues. Like I said, man, Comixology, got to get it, man. Gots to get it. So, all right, we have the Rick and Morty Annihilation tour. This one comes out February 16th. All right. It says an all new collection of Rick and Morty greatest thrills. They fall to the flesh curtains, witness a revolution against Rick, experience in pure sci-fi horror, and Morty shines in the last story, and an alien invasion threatens all reality. So you see, they got the big heads, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what you got. That's what we got, the old Let's Get Swifty behind me. So that's going to be an interesting episode. Let's see what else they got coming out recently. They got Rick's new hat. Well, Rick's new has been came out, but I think February 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, February 2nd. All they're doing is they're putting issues 1 through 5 in a hardback, selling a hardback. They got some some digital or some images in there that, what I'm saying, that unreleased, you know what I mean, this and that. But that's basically all it is, man. They're selling issues 1 through 5. So if you like Rick New Hat or you couldn't get, a certain issue or whatever, February 2nd, just look out for the whole thing, man. Rick's New Hat, they got them all 1 through 5, man. And then, like I said, Rick and Morty Corporate Assets that came out January 22nd. And then we got Rick and Morty Corporate Assets issue number 4. As you can see, Gluty on the cover. It says, Gluty triumphant. Can it be? Have the corporate overlords mind every interesting thing from the Smith family. Find out in this action-packed finale. They even got like a whole Rick and Morty movie, man. Like in the comic, they got like this whole Rick and Morty movie where like evil Morty's in it, and like they can't. A bunch of Mortys came in, and just it's just crazy, man. Like, you got to read the comic if you like it. And from what I hear, or from what I've been told, and from what it seems like, I don't know if all these comic like corporate assets and stuff, I don't know if these are necessarily canon, but it seems like they are, because they have like a lot of characters in them from the seasons. You know what I'm saying? Now, they don't necessarily have like major roles like Gluty does, but you know what I mean? Like, I can't remember old girl's name, man. Fucking Captain or not Captain Wonder, man. Fucking in season 5, Morty's girlfriend and shit. She was in there. They got Mr. Poopy Butthole in there. They got Jaguar in there. They had Aberdolf Linkler in there. So, they got a couple people in there, man. So it seems like some of them are canon because they mentioned stuff from the from the damn series and stuff like that, but I haven't really got there really isn't too much information on the miniseries, man. Like, when you look it up, there really isn't too much information on the miniseries and stuff. Now, I know the actual Rick and Morty volumes, I think it becomes canon. Like, I think that stuff becomes canon after like issue number 13 or something like that. Because if you read that one, I think it's like after issue number 13, whatever Rick they started with ends up dying, and they end up just kind of like transferring to a different universe, to where I believe that's when they get to the C-137 Rick, if I'm not mistaken. But I am going to read that shit again and get that to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been on the comics big, man. I watched, like I said, I watched season 1 through 4 like a fucking million times, and it's good. I watched season 5. I haven't watched season 5 as many times as I wanted to, man. Like I said, I've really been in the comics. Really been in the comics of the Rick and Morty series. If you haven't watched the animes, man, you gotta watch the animes. I'm gonna set up my Patreon probably this week, next week, and I'm gonna push that out there, and I'm gonna do it's 4 different animes, and I'm gonna do like a watch party for each one. Probably like 1 month, it's gonna be one episode each week. So for like the Patreon viewers, it'll be like a watch party and shit. We'll watch the anime and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get y'all that link probably within the next week or so. So that way, we can get that out there and shit. But like I said, man, we're just waiting on season 6 now. You know what I mean? Really isn't much that been going on. Just waiting on season 6. If you watch season 5, and everybody that has watched season 5, we know that evil Morty busted through the infinite curve, and now he's just out in this different universe, man. And we don't know if this universe is, well, Rick is just a regular guy. We don't know if he's dumb. We don't know if he's a criminal. We don't know. We do know that he's not babied and catered, because that's the whole reason he left the infinite curve. But does Rick even exist? Does Rick even exist in that curve or in that universe that he's in? And why is the portal yellow? That's been the major question. I already know that's been one of the major questions. Why is the portal yellow? And I know, like, all of us, man, we were blown. Our minds were blown when we seen him shoot through the portal at the end like that, and he just popped to the different universe and then had the yellow portal and just walked through it. I know all of us were just like, damn, you know what I mean?
What? Oh no!
It was rather suspenseful, I should say. And they played it off smooth, man. You know, I think that whole season was a nice season. It was a beautiful masterpiece. You know what I mean? Um the first few episodes seemed like they were all over the place, as they were. But later on, as the season went on, it still was chaos, but it started to tie everything back in. And then once we got to the last episode, we kind of already knew what was going to happen. We kind of seen how it was already going to play out. Shouts out to they even threw the anime, they even threw the fucking the anime hint in that episode, because they had the two crows and Rick in the beginning, and that was a whole anime, you know what I mean, shout out, whole anime montage and stuff like that. So that was actually like a hint to, like, once this shit's done, go ahead and watch the anime of Rick and Morty that was released like shortly after the fucking season 5 ending. So there's a lot going on in the Rick and Morty world right now. We don't know how this is going to affect Rick at all. We have no idea. And you know what I mean? We just got to see. We just got to see how it plays out, man. Like, this new year, is Evil Morty going to build an army? Um we know they don't really bring characters back. So are we going to see any of the characters that we previously seen? Um people like Nimbus. Um you know what I mean? Like, is Beth's clone going to come back? Is Are we actually going to get to see like any of the battle that happened with Snowball and the Dog Wars? You know what I mean? What's going to happen with the relationship with Bird Person and Rick? He did bring him back, and then it did go sour. You know what I'm saying? Once he found out he brought him back for his own personal reasons, you know what I mean? It went sour, and Bird Person took off on him. Will that friendship ever mend again? Where the fuck is Squanchy? Did he die? You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen Squanchy. We need those answers. Will Jerry get a fucking job? Probably not. We don't know yet, man. So there's a lot. Morty starting to rebel against Rick? How is that relationship going to work out? Summer's a fucking OG, man. Summer's becoming a real G. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen with Summer, man, and how her character is going to develop, man. But fucking Jessica, you know what I mean? She's like a time god now. What's gonna happen with Jessica? If Jessica well, obviously Jessica's been a main character or a recurring character since season 1. So how is she, now that she's a time god, how is she gonna affect Rick and Morty? Is she gonna play a factor? Will she play a factor if Evil Morty comes back? Don't know. You know what I'm saying? These are all things that we just have to wait and see, man. And we may get none of these answers. What's going on with the incest baby? There still is a humongous incest baby flying through space that the government is working on. or working with, that belongs to Summer and Morty. What's gonna happen with the relationship with Rick and the president? Um, they got that love hate going on. What's gonna happen with that? I would love to see. I would love to see more of the president coming back because anytime you get a president and Rick, the turkey scene in season 5 with Rick and oh my god, man, that was amazing. That whole scenario was amazing. I can't for the ones that weren't privileged, man, to watch season 5 when it aired on Adult Swim. I'm telling you, you got to get HBO Max, man. And come next month when it releases on HBO Max, you got to binge watch season 5 because the shit was funny, man. The shit was just hilarious. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people thought some of the jokes were maybe a little on the darker side. I always seem to like a dirty joke. You know what I mean? I hear it and I just laugh because I know it's a joke.
Oh, that's nasty.
So sometimes you just gotta laugh at shit, But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all that's been going on in the Rick and Morty world. I look forward to the release and the upcoming of the upcoming season because I know for a fact since like season 2, season 3, Adult Swim. Oh, wait a minute. Adult Swim, they go all out, man, with the promotion. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited to see what they do this year. How they promote Rick and Morty this year. Hopefully with what I mean, me being in Atlanta and Cartoon Network right down the street, and what I mean, Adult Swim and stuff does something real big out here. They ain't really do nothing last year. I mean, they had the Wendy's and stuff like that, but out here in Atlanta, they ain't really do nothing too big. So hopefully they do something, man. The way I see what I'm gonna do with Rickle Me Pick, being that there is no new episodes, and I've been, what I'm saying, like I said, I've been on the comics. I wanna, we're gonna just update through the comics, any news that comes on. So being that there's no episodes, I don't have much to talk about weekly. All right. So we are gonna come on every 2 weeks. And within those 2 weeks, you know what I mean? I went and read some comics, caught up on, series that I haven't caught up on. Because, man, when I tell you, like, I didn't realize how many damn series that Rick and Morty has, bro. Like, it's a lot. Let me show you. Oh, shit. And if y'all don't have, if y'all want to read them online, hold on, man. Let me shrink this. If y'all want to read them online on your phone, on a tablet, your laptop, whatever, Comixology. That's where you got to go. Comixology is your go-to, man. Makes it easy, get the unlimited. But if you just want Rick and Morty comics, like you just want, you know what I mean, the actual comics, Oni Press, man, you got to go to actual Oni Press. Their website's fucking dope. They got about everything Rick and Morty, you know what I mean, related. And like I said, man, I didn't realize how many damn series there are in Rick and Morty. But as you can see, look at they got the Rick and Me. They got the Rick and Morty presents Pickle Rick, new hats, the Council of Ricks. They got Dungeons and Dragons for my Dungeon and Dragon fans. Rick and Morty Go to Hell. They got the hardcovers, the volumes. So if you don't want to buy the individual comics, they got them all together. Worlds Apart, like I said, shout out to Jarrett Williams for that one. That's actual another spinoff or another canon comic. So like I said, there's 6 pages of this shit. You know what I mean? So it's a lot, man. So if you're having Rick and Morty, what's the word? If you're fiending for Rick and Morty and you're having, you know what I'm saying, you're detoxing and shit like that, and you need your Rick and Morty fix, man. Definitely check out the anime if you haven't. If you have checked out the anime, then go ahead and pick up a comic, man. Go to Oni Press, select a random comic, start that series, and I guarantee it's gonna take up your time, man. And just like $3.99, $2.99 a comic. You know what I mean? So I guarantee it's gonna take up your time, and hey, you're gonna keep going back, man. Oh yeah, like you're definitely gonna keep going back because they're definitely worth the read.
Oh yeah!
So other than that, man, I ain't really got nothing else, man. Like I said, we talked the comic book world, we talked season 6, we talked season 5, we talked some anime. Other than that, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really got too much else, man. So first and foremost, before we get up out of here, gotta follow me. I got the Rickle Me Pick page. So all my Rick and Morty fans, if you want to see strictly Rick and Morty stuff and you want to see everything that I do or post Rick and Morty related, follow me on Instagram at Rickle Me Pick, man. If anything else, you want to just keep updated with me. You want to check out any new series that I'm coming out with. You want to see what's going on with everything else that I'm doing. You can follow me on IG at NR_originals. You can follow me on Twitter at NR_originals, and you can follow me on Twitch at NR_originals, man. Obviously, you can follow me here on YouTube at NR Originals. No underscore is necessary. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody watching. Like I said in the beginning, man, you know, I'm back on the mic. I'm back on this. I'm back in the seat, man. I'm having a good time. You know, we're gonna get some as the season gets closer. You know what I mean? We're gonna get some new material. We're gonna have some new guests on here, like we did prior in season 5. You know, we're just gonna have fun with it, man. I love being on the seat, man. I love being behind the mic. Like I told ACS, man. Shouts out to ACS, the ACS universe. It felt good, man. Just to get back here, and I'm definitely not leaving. Definitely not going nowhere.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Just not fucking leaving, man. Just not gonna happen. But other than that, man, it's been a pleasure to be back on the mic. It's been a pleasure to be back on the camera. Like I said, 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, we're gonna come out with an episode. That way, I can put enough material together since there is no episode, you know, so any new episodes of Rick and Morty. So we ain't gonna be here next week. We'll be here the week after. Every 2 weeks, man. But 2 episodes a month. And like I said, follow me at Rickle Me Pick. Everywhere else, you can follow me at NO_originals. I'm gonna have some new stuff coming out, man. I got some stuff in the works. Had to take some time, get things right, but we definitely back up in here, man. So shouts out to everybody that's watching. Shouts out to everybody that's gonna watch. Shouts out to everybody that's gonna share. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, it's like I said, it's been fun. I'm happy to, you know, just happy to be doing the damn thing, man. So to all my Rick and Morty fans, man, I appreciate y'all. To everybody that tuned in, I'll see y'all in 2 weeks, man. Peace out. Have a good one.